Jai Guruji. Now this is a continuation, so it's part 2 of Udaipur trip. Although there will be many more parts coming for Udaipur. And now what I just recollect. So I finished my Udaipur satsang when we came back, and my daughter had to give the BA first year exams, and that was in English honors. I'll go back to telling you about how we managed to take the English honors. She had done very well in English, and she got this admission in JMC College in Chanakyapuri. Now, just before she took this admission, she was asked, what she would like to do, and would she like to do medical. And inside me, I always hoped that she would not take medical, because after the accident I was really scared. Although everything did turn very much back, and she was fit and fine emotionally and mentally and physically and every other way. She had come out of that trauma and that very big incident in her life. But still, I just had some scare inside me that I did not want her to get now, under the weight of books and education, and I would wish that she would live an easy life doing something simple, and carry on in her life peacefully without getting into all those heavy subjects. I was hoping. And I asked her, I said, look, in case you would like to do medical, which is what we always thought she would take up, the reason why she took up these subjects, science stream, for 11th and 12th, but I still said, let me just ask. I cannot tell her that, look, I'm scared for you. I cannot say that. So I just asked. I said, Nikki, would you like to get into, medical? She said, I'm not ready to go out anywhere. I just want to be where you people are. Because if you get medical, you have to plan to even go out of the station where you are. So I said, look, we are in Delhi, and the only chances in that Delhi is very small a chance. And most likely in all possibilities, you will have to go out. So then we have to take the forms, and then we have to try for those, and maybe you might have to take classes for a year or so and then go out. So are you ready for that? So she also was still not so confident, and she said, no, Mama, I don't want to go out anywhere. I just want to be with the family only, whatever I'll do. I said, okay, we try over here, but chances are totally bleak, which was a fact. And of course, she didn't stand a chance. Now comes, if you remember, we tried in such good colleges for, different stream, and she did very well in English. So GMC was a very good college, and we were hoping she would get it over there, which she did. So we were very happy. I was very, quite at peace that she's got it in a very good college and in English honors, which is the right thing for her to do, which you don't really have to struggle so much. And she's already got a good control and hang of the English language, having studied in convent schools wherever. So English honors from JNC. She was enjoying, she was doing it well. And remember that it's just before her exams is when we went on that Udaipur, we went on that Udaipur trip. And she was quite panicky about the fact that she had not even gone through big books even once. And which is what we were trying to do when on the 2 days extra which we had, and we were trying to study up these authors, and first time we were reading some book and all, trying to prepare her at the same time staying on in Udaipur. And so now we come back to Delhi, and she is left with just about 3 odd days before examination. Just can you imagine that when we came back, and she just declares out of nowhere, she has a change of mind. And she says, "Mama, I think I'm in the wrong line." I said, "What?" She says, "I think I'm in the wrong line. I don't think I should have been doing English honors." I said, "Why? Such a good subject, very fine, all okay. Just study now." "No, Mama, I think I should have done something more serious, something more meaningful." I said, "Oh God, now there's hardly any time to react. Now she better be just quickly, pouring over the books and just be over with what she can do in this." So I was just telling her, just stop thinking anything else now. Just appear for your exams, and afterwards you talk to me, whatever you want. Now remember, when we were there with Guruji, and Guruji told us, "Do din aur ruko," and what's the first thing I blurted out? Ki Nikki has got her exams, to which Guruji never paid any attention. Then there was a Sangat sitting near to Guruji, whose name I know, and he also translated it to Guruji. "Guruji, वो कह रहे हैं कि वो बेटी की एग्जाम है." So even then Guruji paid what? Ki karke, he never just gave any significance to this sentence of mine. And now we are in that situation where yes, we wanted to go to Guruji, and yes, we have also extended it 2 days, what Guruji said, and happily we have come back. And now we come back, and now she is sitting and telling me with such great difficulty, we've got this course over here, and now she comes up with something new. So I just shut her up. And uncle came back from Udaipur, and of course he had a short leave and he had to go back. So he went back, of course, and now she was going to do the exams. Straight after the exams, there's the next day, in the papers, she comes up with a fact that there are some admissions on-the-spot admissions happening in a Bangalore University College. So she just drew my attention to that and said, "Look, there is this spot admissions happening, and let's go try for it." I said, "Oh God, no. You got to deposit this money, that money, and today only if you get a seat, you have to acknowledge it." And all that was happening, written in that. I said, "God, now Papa is also not there. Where are we going to sit and now work out those expenditures and all that? How are we going to manage? I don't think we can even, think about all these things when he's not here. And he's gone, he's not likely to come back now. And this has come out all of a sudden from nowhere, and not even giving us time on the spot admission. So you be ready with this much money and all this. So what are we going to sit and do?" Anyways, so this was the ad, and this is what my daughter said, and this is what I said. And on that day, we had gone to Guruji in the evening. And imagine this topic, of course, we were not bringing it out to Guruji. So But just when we entered that day, believe it or don't believe it, now General Ranjan we met over there. The same General Ranjan was responsible for our trip. And it's because we had to ring him up and we couldn't get through to him, and we had decided to not come to Guruji, and because of that little thing that Guruji said, and we went to the mandir that day, and because we went to the mandir and we got the card, and so we went to Udaipur. All that responsibility was all because of General Ranjan. And now we have just gone into the mandir, and that day we find General Ranjan and his wife. They're so sweet. They're such darlings, and they really, really love us, and we also love them a lot. So just a little bit of exchange, and Guruji had gone to his room at that time, and we just exchanged some courtesies and what's happening and what's Bitya doing, this, that. So I said, well, she's doing her English honors, but today she was just telling me that, she wants to appear for the spot admissions, which is happening tomorrow, day after. And but now Deepak is not here, and I don't know, in case like she gets the admission, and how she's going to fill up, and how she's going to manage that money. Whatever that amount was, 20,000 or whatever, just at that time you had to pay. I said, where am I going to get that out? So first thing first, and he says, very okay. So just at that time when we were talking, and Guruji comes out of the room and he walks towards the Sinhasan, towards the Gaddi. And when Guruji was just crossing us by, and General Ranjan is a very, very sweet, friendly person, and Guruji also loves him. And General Ranjan said to Guruji, ते बिटिया अपना मेडिकल करने जा रही है, यही कह रही है? तो गुरुजी says, वधिया, बहुत बढ़िया, चलो फिर, अभी तो हमने किया भी नहीं वो. So anyways, then I told General Ranjan later, I said, look, got to manage the money. From where am I going to manage this money? So he told me the way. He said he would tell the bank, you write to him, write this, write that. They will give you a small loan to be payable to them. In the meanwhile, Deepak will be able to adjust it and all that. But they do give loans at times when the husband is away on field area. So that point sorted out. And my daughter, then Guruji's also nod comes. And when Nikki goes for that admission procedure, and there she gets the admission. And we are able to pay the money thanks to General Ranjan. We've paid the money, and then so hey presto, and that was it. And Nikki, she does the medical, and Guruji has approved of it. So today my daughter is a doctor. All thanks to Guruji. And now let's go back to that day when the 2 days and extension also we had got, and we were sitting with Guruji and talking about Nikki's examination for the English honors, and Guruji not paying any heed to that. So think about it, that Guruji knew it, we didn't even dream about it, and Guruji knew it, ki fine, she is going to study, yes, she will give the exams, but I know my child Nikki has to go for medical. He didn't pay any attention to the examination, as if nothing. We have told him all this planning done by Guruji, approved by Guruji, which later he had nodded when Nikki said that she was in the wrong line and she wanted to do something serious, and Guruji approved of it the day we went to Guruji's Empire State Mandir. So that is my Guruji. Thanks to him, my daughter is very accomplished today. Jai Guruji.